Wish I had some help in here. And my brothers and sisters, that's the way life is. If you're going to be all that God wants you to be, you got to learn how to focus. You can't, ain't nobody here. You got to focus on the one that can do something about it. You got to focus on the one that's a healer. You got to focus on the one that gives you a breakthrough. Give somebody a high 10 and say, you got to refocus. What if God gives us a renewal? Why not? Because if we get a renewal, then souls will be saved. If we can just get a renewal, then souls will be satisfied. If we can just get a renewal from the Lord, then our souls will be sure. God wants our people to be renewed. When there is renewal going on, it's because God is redeeming us. When there is renewal going on, it's because God is restoring us. I wish I had one witness. When there is renewal going on, it's because God is refocusing us. Look at somebody say, we need some redeemed folk in this house. Have we got a witness in here? In other words, God has to recover. God has to save us from our sinful ways through sacrifice. Ain't nobody in this house. You know, he did die on the cross. It was a sacrifice. Because you do know he didn't have to die. Look at your neighbor and give him a high five and say he didn't have to die. But thank God he died. He died so that he could redeem us. Have I got a witness in here? But not only did he die because he needed to redeem us, he died because, help me hear somebody, he needed to restore us. Yeah, he needed to reset us. Help me hear somebody. He needed to reinstate us. Y'all look puzzled. Y'all look puzzled. Y'all look puzzled. Yeah. I said he needed to reset us. See, there's some stuff in life that you need to reset. I wish I had some help in here. I was working on my message. I was down here at the church working on my message so I could give y'all a good sermon for the day. Help me hear somebody. And one of my buddies called me. He called me. He said, man, listen, I need you to come and preach for me next month. And I need to come to Louisiana and preach for you next month. I said, okay, I'll call you back. I got to check my schedule. And so I did something. I don't know what I did, but when I hung the phone up, I pleaded out all of my contacts. Ain't nobody here. I said, I don't know what happened. I got this iPhone, and it's supposed to be fun. You know, it's supposed to be right. And I bleeded out all of my information, and I couldn't call him back. And so I tried to do this, and I tried to do that, and I couldn't remember nobody's number. I couldn't even remember my daughter's number. Help me here, somebody. And so I said, well, I know what I'll do. I'll get up, and I'll go to AT&T, where I bought the phone. Help me here, somebody. So that they could recover, so that they could reset. Ain't nobody here. My contacts, my numbers, so that they could restore. Ain't nobody. You don't care. And so I went to AT&T from here to the Highlands. Ain't nobody here. I went from here to the Highlands so that they could reset, restore. Ain't nobody here. Recover my contacts. Because I had some contacts in there that I didn't want to lose. You're catching on the way home. Can I get a witness in here? And so when I got there, they said, no, we can't do it. What do you mean you can't do it? I bought this phone here. You better find some way to get my contacts back. You better find some way to restore, to recover. Have I got a witness in here? And they said, no, you got to take it to the Apple store, ain't nobody in here, to the Apple store. You got to go all the way to Fort Worth. Let me hear somebody. What they were saying, you got to go to the creator. Have I got a witness in here? You got to go to the place where they made it. wish I had one witness here. I went to the place where they made the phone, the Apple Store, and they recovered, they restored, they reset my phone. I got my contacts now. Look at somebody say, what I'm trying to tell you, every now and then, when you get off track, you got to go to the Creator. You got to go to the one who made you so that he can restore, reset, and recover. Give somebody a high five and say, thank God. I know somebody. I said, thank God. I know somebody that can redeem me from the error of my ways. Wish I had some help in here. And my brothers and sisters, that's the way life is. If you're going to be all that God wants you to be, you got to learn how to focus. You can't, ain't nobody here. You got to focus on the one that can do something about it. You got to focus on the one that's a healer. You got to focus on the one that gives you a breakthrough. Give somebody a high 10 and say, you got to refocus. Okay. What if God gives us a renewal? Why not? Because if we get a renewal, then souls will be saved. If we can just get a renewal, then souls will be satisfied. If we can just get a renewal from the Lord, then our souls will be sure. We need a renewal. We need a renewal. But also, God will give us some rejoicing. Look at your neighbor and say, we need some rejoicing. And some of y'all came in here, you're shouting, you were throwing up your hands, you were having a good time when the music was playing. Choir got to be ecclesiastical cheerleader. Ain't nobody here. Preacher got to be an ecclesiastical cheerleader. I ain't got no pom-poms.